Hey everybody. Today I'm going to make 4 paintings. So I'm going to start right now because I was like, just go ahead and make it. So here's my paint right here. I put all the paint on this. Okay, so now I'm going to just start making my drawings. Not drawings, but paintings. Y'all know I was so used to drawing on my channel. So that was just a common little mistake. All right, so um, I should have started at the one at the end, but as y'all can see, I just started with this one. I think this would be a better way of doing stuff. It's Corbello. I think I'm saying his name right. He was doing this on his channel. I told him I was going to do it because I was getting tired of just doing the little 1-2-1-2 things, because I was like doing it really slow. I mean, you know, when you do one painting at a time, you don't get that many done quick. So I mean, I've been knew that. I did this once before with a set of paintings, just once though. With a set of paintings that I did, that I wanted the whole set to turn out the same. The same color background as far as that goes. I wanted everything to turn out just alike. So what I did was, you know, just go ahead and do a lot of them at the same time, because I was like, ain't no way in the world I was going to get, all of that done. So I'm a little about it. There's these brush strokes on here. I don't like brush strokes showing. Let me see, I'm gonna get some of this blue again over here. This time, let me see. And it don't matter if it's like blue-green, blue-greenish color or whatever either. Because I like all these colors to be changing colors like this too. I'm just wiping this on the board because I'm going to get some of this pink. That's cute. I'll move this down a little bit. Don't want to be knocking into other colors either. Y'all know we buy all these art supplies and stuff. And what happens? It just sit around and you don't use it. So in order for me to use it, I have to just get up and stop being so like doing so many projects at one time, doing so many hobbies at one time. Because I got a lot of hobbies, y'all. Y'all know if y'all been part of the channel. Y'all know I have lots of hobbies, okay? Lots of them. And I try to not be so into doing a lot of them lately, all at the same time. I really do. Because with the crocheting and everything that I was doing, how many scarves do you need? You don't need that many scarves. I mean, you don't need that many self-made sweaters and things like that either. You don't need all that stuff. So I decided to not do too much of it just because it's the fall season. Just because it's fall doesn't mean that you have to, you know, do all those things. Is it making you any money? No, it's not. It's not making you no money. Okay? I ain't got no paint on the last board. Don't worry, I'm getting down there. I'm gonna get down there. Matter of fact, let me move this out the way. I'm gonna go down here right now. And I'm just doing some designs because art is art, right? I like that. I like that. So I got that red on that board finally. And let me put some red right here. Let's put some red on this board over here too. Because this is drying up good over here that the colors won't bump into each other, like messing up the color scheme and everything. And nothing's written in stone either. You know, like however this turns out, that's what it's gonna be. You just have to trust the process as usual. Let me mash this down and get some of this color off of here. All right. Okay, so what color have it? There's no light color on the boards, okay? None. I'm gonna put this down here. And once some of the other colors dry, I can dab it. I can dab it anywhere I want to anyway. And that's real dainty, ain't it? Okay. So there's no yellow. Let me get a little this light pink over here too. I'm just gonna put this right across this bottom over here. I don't know if you can see this. Can you see this? Nope, you can't see it. Huh. You know, sometimes, yeah, you can see this board at all right here. Let me back it up a little bit. Oh, and my phone, the phone. Oh, they are right there. And there you go. Now you can see it. Okay, now you can see it. I didn't know you couldn't see it at first. You know, the one at the end down here. Because I was like, I'm doing this over here. And I ain't know. And y'all, you know, it don't matter if you can't see. Um, Let me move this over a little bit because you can see it now. So now you can see it. I can just move it over, back over here. So everything will be kind of sort of in front of you. Okay, so I got the light pink on all of them. This one don't hardly have it on good. Okay, so we're going to just keep it moving wherever we can. What is this, y'all? Just making art. Just making art. Okay. All right, let me see what color next. So I didn't use none of this. Abstract art. This art is fun, relaxing to me. I was just waiting for this to relax a little bit before I tried to put some more yellow over here. But these colors, do not want them to turn muddy. I like that with the streak going through it now. Yeah, that's good. Alright, so I'm gonna go over here to the last one over here. Let's just put this over here. Let's see what else now. A little bit more right here. Tuck this in a little bit. Now let me step back. I'm just gonna dab a little of this color right in this little spot right here. And right here too. Just put it in there, okay? Okay, let me see what else we're gonna do. I got some colors on here and I'm gonna just add them somewhere. Alright, so, okay, what color did I not use on the board? I didn't use none of this orange. Touch. Alright, got some orange on that one. How about let's just make this do a couple of things. Let's just bring it over here. Okay. It's coming alive. It's coming alive. Let's get some orange over here. Y'all know I said I was running out of orange, so I'm gonna have to put in an order for some orange. Get some orange right here. Pop it like it wanted. Okay, where do I want to do this white down it? Got a lot on this side. Maybe let's wipe it over here. You know, I ain't even got to worry about that dryer. The dryer? What is this color on here? I got a little color, some kind of dark color on my brush. Let me wash it off. I hadn't used my water at all yet. So I'll wash it off. And I just been using this one brush. That was good today, wasn't it, y'all? That was good. So since this dried up a little bit, I'm gonna put a little bit more pink on here because it really got mixed with the blue when I first put it down. So let me touch this up. I don't know if y'all can see, but if you can't see, I moved it so to see, make sure you can see. But Okay. Even that one up. Let me see if I can fix this a little bit over here. Touch that orange a little bit, but that's okay. Alright, I don't have no dark pink on this side. Fuchsia. No fuchsia, fuchsia. No fuchsia, no blue either. That's good. So I have no green or blue on this last board over here. I need to get rid of some more of this pink. Let me see this one. Because it's a lot on there. Alright, so I put it right here, and we're going to see what we can add over here. So I said there's no green, no blue, none of those, this color and this over here. So alright. So let me see if I can grab some green. Just put this right next to it. Nice, nice. Alright, so it's really just blue that mixed with, I don't know, because green wasn't next to that, so I'm going to put this green right here. Work a little fast and get it on here though. Okay. Alright, I got some little corners over here. Let me just get this paint up in here. Just swirl it up in there. Why not? This ain't about being neat. This is about getting your work done. Okay, stepping back, analyzing my situation. Okay, I do have another color that I have not used, and I would like to use it. So, let's get that color on the board. That would be this bright yellow. So I have not used this. Did I just do that? Okay, I'll put it right here first. I haven't used the purple either. I get it on there some kind of way. Some kind of way. Let me clean it off. Let me see what happened. Let me just keep going. You know what? Let me just smash that down. It's a happy mistake, so we're gonna say that is. I was about to clean that off. I'm like, you do not need to clean that off. Just keep going. That's pretty good. Okay. Let's get a little more of this. Let's see. Analyze the board right quick. Analyze. I'm gonna get some of this paint off the back of this brush. Just put it right here. Let me try to paint on the back of the brush. Okay, so I see I have a blotch of paint right here, the red. It is just blotching. And I'm gonna do some more red right here. And make sure that I smooth it out better for the appearance of it. And let's redo this red right here a little bit. I do like the streak of color in it, but some parts need a little more attention. White board showing, so I want to take care of that. Okay, so I really like how these have turned out, and I'm gonna do some markings on the board, on the canvases. I'm gonna do some markings. And you guys seeing the process of how I came up with this, and there ain't nothing to it but to do it. I just love saying that saying. Why does board feel a little rough right here? It just feels, I don't know. I'm trying to smooth it out. Like I said, I don't have to worry about that. I do need to put a little more pink on the edge of that board. and tidy up a few more edges, and that'll be it. You know, I will have completed the painting part until I get to the do the markings. So turned out looking good. Really, really good. I'm gonna clean some brushes while they dry a little bit, and we can chit chat for a little while. Okay, I've been wanting to do this on my channel for the longest. I don't know why it took me so long to do it, because the artsy person in me really needed to come out. Paper in my little art books that I had bought, you know, those are fine. Don't get me wrong, I do love those. I love buying books. I love them. And they helped me just get up the nerve, the guts to do this too. You know, a lot of times when we procrastinate and put stuff off and be on the woulda, coulda, shoulda list for ourselves, you know, be like, I wish I could have did this, and I wish I could have did that. I didn't want this to be one of those, I wish I could have did that type of things. Yeah. If you don't want to have your life be at a standstill, like you just ain't doing nothing you wanted to do in your life, just get up and do it. And make you some money from doing it too. Make you some money from doing it. I would rather spend my money on art supplies than, let's say, like hair weave, makeup, like all the stuff I used to do back in the past, okay? I would rather do this. You sitting up here painting your face when you can paint a canvas, okay? You can paint a whole freaking canvas, but you up here painting your face. You know, don't get me wrong, I ain't mad at nobody that's out here doing it. Nobody that's out here doing it. It's just that, why? If you got the talent to paint your face, why don't you just paint a canvas? Why don't you just paint a canvas? How long I've been doing this? It ain't even been that long, okay? And look at all this work I got done. So happy, so happy. I'm cleaning the brushes You hear the clack, clacking, clackety, clack, clack. That's what that is. I'm over here cleaning these brushes over here because I didn't want them to get real super dirty. And I'm gonna go pour this dirty water out. I'm right back where I can pour it out in it. So I'm gonna pour it out. I'm gonna walk away. You won't hear me talking for a minute because I'm going to pour this soupy, doopy, dirty water out right here. And I'll be right back and show you the dirty water. Okay, I went and got some more water, and I could analyze the boards right quick. All right, so I said I want to do some markings on the board. I think I'm gonna go ahead and use the black now and do some markings. So let me check this board out. Looking pretty wet still. Let me see. Okay, I got one marking over there. Okay, got a marking right there. And this is just some abstract art, as you can see. There's nothing to it but to do it. Mistake. I looked and did the no hand, like no hands, and came out with some with yellow. Okay, so I'm gonna have to completely clean this off. And see if I can wipe this off a little bit. Put that in there. We'll fix that. We'll come back to it. Sometimes you'll make a mistake. Let me not look back while I'm doing this, because that's what happened. I looked back and then I was like, it was messed up. It was like, what the heck happened? I didn't even know that had happened. Let me break the cast on the black over there. The black is like not giving. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let me come over here. Okay, now let me see how I want to break that up. Everything doesn't have to be straight. Okay. You know, everything doesn't have to be like symmetrically straight. Not dry. A hunk of green paint just came off. You would think if you're doing 4 boards that, you know, it would dry up a little bit better for you. A little bit quicker without you have to break out your equipment. But nope. You still have to wait a little bit. And FYI, y'all, get in where you fit in, do your artwork wherever you can. I'm doing it on my dining room table. We don't use this dining room table, it's just in here. So I was like, I don't have a table. I do have a table, like one of those, I have a black table that I got from Walmart, and the table is kind of, it was too big for my room. So the room is my room where I got my computer and my all my beauty items and stuff like that. And then I do have 2 desks in my room, but the desk that both of the desks are small. So one has the computer on it, and the other one I keep my iPad and my beauty items or whatever else. And that's where I was actually coloring it, because whenever I used to color on my channel, what I did was I just went ahead and took I didn't have that much beauty stuff on the table, but it's a few things, and I would just move it to the side or put it away because I wasn't using it anyway. So yeah, that's basically how I would get down with the table that you guys see me sitting at doing the other coloring videos. They just, you know. Okay, I was just trying to get a lot of them to have some type of definition, you know. Something on the board. And I really do think that I'm gonna have to do more work after it completely dries, because it's not dry enough for me to keep doing what I want to do on it. But at the same time, it's coming out marvelous. It's like, oh, okay, girl, I don't get to do that. Yeah, where they do that at? Because a couple of my other drawings that I did, I do have to come back and redo the edges or touch up the paintings anyway. So that's what this is going to be, a touch up painting job. Not job, but touch up. I'm going to have to touch it up. Touch everything up. My water is dirty again because of the black. Let me get these other ones out the clean water while I'm waiting for some more dry time. But yeah, so I'm gonna get off because it has to dry, y'all. And I'll be back with part 2, okay? So y'all stay tuned for part 2. It might be finished or I might be still doing it after it dry. Who knows, okay? I'll see y'all in the next video. I did 4 boards and 4 canvases. Boards. 4 canvases at one time today. Okay, talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.